attempting to watch 1,000 games of football before the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm going to be ranking every single one to find out which game is the greatest of the season. Today, we are covering action in the Women's Super League as Manchester City take on Arsenal. Ladies and gents, I have to apologize once again. It's been like 3 or 4 days since I've filmed another one of these. I've had a bout with illness, and I don't like filming videos when I'm ill because I don't like how my voice sounds. But I'm feeling a bit better now, so we're going to try and cut through these. And over the next day or two, I'm going to try and get through all the games that I've watched over the past week, which is quite a lot. So let's start cutting through these today. Though it's still relatively early in the Women's Super League season, this game was billed as a potentially huge contest, and it provided a lot of good drama. The first goal of the game came in the 36th minute when Manchester City, off of a good counter-attacking move, found Kasparai on the sort of right flank. She crossed it in a beautiful ball to Bunny Shaw at the back stick, who would header a powerful shot back across the box. A beautiful header from her to give Manchester a 1-0 lead. Man City thought they had a second only minutes later. However, it was ruled out for offside. Unfortunately, Kasparai did not get on the score sheet. However, they would take a 1-0 lead into the halftime break, though this wouldn't last long, as only 30 seconds into the second half, Arsenal would have an equaliser through Caldente, a beautiful finish roughly into the roof of the net from her to bring it back to 1-1. But Kasparai would finally have her moment of glory as she would bundle home a ball that came into the box. It was a bit of a goal line scuffle. She managed to tap it home over the line just barely to give Man City back their lead. It was now 2-1. Fortunately, in the 83rd minute, Arsenal would get on the attack again, and this time it would be Chloe Kelly who would fire a ball to the back post, managing to score a relatively beautiful goal, and she pointed to the badge as she celebrated in front of her former club's fans. Look, I'm not going to go into full depth of what I think of her character, but I think it's fair to say, and many people would agree with me, that she is one of the most insufferable pricks in all of football at the moment. I think she intends to do it, but nonetheless, she's very unlikable, and she proved it again today. Which made it all the more sweet when 5 minutes later, Manchester City on the counter-attack, Bunny Shaw tried to get a shot off. It fell to the feet of 19-year-old defender Iman Bene, who managed to fire home a low, powerful effort into the back of the net to give Manchester City a 3-2 lead. And the camera for this was fucking hilarious because it just cuts from the Man City players all celebrating and then cuts back to Chloe Kelly's disappointed face. So fuck Chloe Kelly, that was absolute cinema. Overall, this game was actually really good. Probably one of the best women's games I've seen in a long while. I'm going to rate this game an 8.2.